All right, y'all. New truck in the house, the new Hyper MTX. So if you guys aren't familiar with Hobao, they've got some really good cars. I've got their buggy. They have a new buggy, of course, they came out, the VS2, and then they have the 7 scale on-road car too. And before this, they had the MT Plus 2, and they got several other cars. So I'll leave a link to their website, and I'll also leave a link to this particular truck too. Hobao makes some really good cars, guys. They're just kind of the sleeper that everybody doesn't know about. But right now, I've looked out there and everybody's kind of getting this truck. A lot of people have YouTube channels, and it is a tough truck. The MT Plus 2 was tough. I think it needed some adjustments made to it to make it a little bit better, but it still ran good. And it was a 7 scale truck. So this is actually supposed to be 8 scale. So we're going to crack this open and we're going to take a look to see what's inside. And I did go ahead and I have the ready to run version, which is good here because the last ones I've gotten, they've kind of been almost ready to run, have to paint the body, glue the tires and all that. And this is actually ready to run one. So give me just a minute. We're going to crack this bad boy open and see what we got inside. And opening this up, smell the new body, the new RC car. You can barely smell the tires. They are in plastic. I'm pretty sure they did this so that, go ahead and get down close to this to fit this in there. Because if these tires were in here, this box would actually be huge. But look at that beautifully painted body. Now, there was a couple things I did look at. I did notice that the wheel wells of the body is a little bit short for the tires, but we should be pretty much good to go with that. And since I got the ready to run version, they do give you, as you see here, a programming card for the ESC. When's the last time you've seen one of these be actually given with your vehicle? And the radio, probably not the best, but I'll show you guys this radio. It's just something you can kind of get by with. I think I've seen these type before. It hasn't been any problems or anything like that. It just feels a little bit cheap in the hand for what you're paying, because this truck is $730 if you go to purchase it. And you get your tool or your stuff for your wheelie bar, and then of course the wheel nuts to put on there, and an instruction manual with this, and that's it. And then this is gonna be the truck. Get this pulled out here, and you guys see the truck right here. Take a look at that right there. So let me get this pulled out real quick and I'll show you what we have. All right, y'all. So before we put the tires, wheels, body, and all that stuff on, this thing looks solid. I mean, it really does. I don't know what to say. The Plus 2 was really almost indestructible. There was a couple things that need to be adjusted. The tires need to be changed on there. But this right here, this looks solid. I mean, it really does. You do get a 150 amp speed controller. I don't know right off bat what kV this motor is. It's probably like a 2000 kV. I'll probably figure that out as I'm getting this unboxed and stuff. But look at this. Look at this layout. Look at these turnbuckles on here. Look how thick those are. I mean, look at these shocks. These are some big shocks. So it does come, of course, with aluminum threaded body shocks, aluminum cap on it. But look at these turnbuckles on there. And look at those drive shafts. Let me put a little light on here. Make that a little bit better. There we go. Look how thick that is in there. Like I said, I had no issues or problems with the MT Plus 2. Didn't even have to worry about filling up diff or anything like that. But this is their new baby. I know some people kind of don't like it because of the battery being on the side of it, but there's no other place you can actually put them at. Now this will limit you kind of with batteries and stuff, but it's going to depend on what you put up here. If you use some 2S size 3S lipos, you'll be fine with it. But I think I'm going to use, actually I got some new SMC lipos here that I'm probably going to run in here for the first time. These are kind of the drag lipos, but I'll probably run these in here, and I know these can fit in. I may have to do a little bit of trimming on this, but we'll see once we get this all set up and get this out for its first run. But this thing, it's beefy, and it looks beefy, and it feels beefy. I mean, if you look at these parts and stuff, I mean, that's just something for it. Like I said, I went ahead and it's the ready to run version because I didn't want to deal with almost ready to run and put electronics in it and all of that. But let me go ahead and let's take a second. I'm going to get these tires and wheels and this body on, and we're going to look at this bad boy with all that on. Like I said, this thing is beefy. I don't even know what else to say on that. Thick body mounts on here. And even on the body, check this out. Look at that. You get foam inside the body, and that's actually going to help protect your body and stuff more. So that's going to be good. So I'm going to get these tires, wheels on here. We're going to play with the suspension a little bit, And I'll try to probably get this out running in the next couple of days, but I at least wanted to show this to you guys and introduce you guys, like I said, to Hobao, because they've got some good stuff. You guys know I have several of their cars. They got a GT car. They have several things out there. So I'd advise you, if you get a minute, just go ahead and check out their website and see what all they have. They have truggies. They got a cage buggy, and I'm thinking about the cage buggy possibly being next. But put down in the comments if you want to see a cage buggy on the channel. I know that the cage buggy is not going to be as beefy and tough as this, but you can do stuff to modify it. But anyway, let me quit my yapping and let's go ahead and get this body on here real quick. All right, y'all. So got this on here and this looks good. It's not that difficult to really install the wheelie bar. It'll take you about 2 to 5 minutes or so to get that installed. Just a couple of screws in there. Just make sure you use the right screws. The longer screws are actually going to go on top of there, and then the small screws are going to go on the bottom. And then I'd probably recommend putting a little bit of grease on this bar that goes in to hold the wheels and stuff on, just to make sure that that's actually turning pretty smooth with this. So tire compound is actually good. I can't remember. I know with the Plus 2, the tires weren't the best in the world, and I was going to replace those with some X-Max tires, but these are actually really good. So I don't think there'll be any problem with the tires and stuff on here. And this thing has tons of ground clearance. It has a lot. And the suspension setup is going to be good for it. So I'm not going to go too in depth on this. This thing is just beefy. It's got 5mm shock towers, everything on it. I wanted to show you one other quick thing, because body wise, people may want to change the body up. This is the body that I use in a lot of my 4S trucks and stuff. And it fits a little bit better than the standard body as far as the length and stuff goes. I have to do some trimming if I want to put this on here. But I think with either body, it's going to look good. But I might actually get another one of these bodies and put these on there, because I think that looks pretty good too, with this Chevy body on there. But anyway, guys, that's going to be a quick unboxing and look at this. Can't wait to get this out running. This can run 2 and 4S LiPo. I'm probably going to run it on 4S LiPo on my first run. And I may get it out in just a bit just to get out there and test it, because I'm kind of fiending just to get a car out and get it tested. So put your comments down below. We'll be definitely doing some speed tests on this as well to see how fast it goes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks, guys, for watching.